Men not being at work on a weekday. I don't like it.
Oh, so men shouldn't take time off?
No.
Oh my.
Why are you not at work? Why is it a Wednesday afternoon and you're not working?
I mean, it's almost like it's nobody's business why a man would decide to take the day off work. I mean, heaven forbid he be taking care of some personal or family business, or even just taking time for himself. But apparently, that's asking too much.
Not at the office. Not on a construction site.
I wonder if they could stereotype men a little bit more. I bet that would help.
Do you work from home? Because even that's pushing it.
And who can guess what they're about to say next?
Working from home is for the girlies. The girlies and the gays. Not for the guys.
Oh, this is fun. So now the appropriateness of a person's job is dependent on their gender as well as their orientation. K.
Why are you traipsing around a random city on a Tuesday? Go to work. Go to work.
You know, ironically, in the spirit of equality, I think someone should probably be taking their own advice.
I am so sick and tired of this rage bait content, putting all this negativity out in the world, acting as if there aren't good people anymore. And the worst part about this is you try and use it as an advertisement of why women should go to the gym, that they should get stronger for what? So they can bash men? Seriously? And let me tell you why no man stopped to help you. It's not because you're a woman. It's because you have an entire film production set up in front of a busy stairway. I mean, can you imagine you set up your tripod, your camera, your ring light, whatever you use, just so you can stand there and act like you're waiting for a man to carry that suitcase up and down the stairs time and time again till you get the perfect take? Here's a crazy idea. If you really need some help, just ask somebody. I guarantee that someone will stop and help you. But no, you'd rather post this video, try to make yourself out to be a victim, which you're not, just to get some likes and attention at the expense of men. Shame on you. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
When a man's divorce settlement called for his ex-wife to get half of everything that he owns, well, he took that quite literally. He got out those power tools, went to work, cutting everything he owns right down the middle. He's not angry. Not at all, no. He's totally peaceful about this. And then he posted those photos on eBay, putting half of his car on sale for $60. Half his laptop is also available. Maybe half a couch could be called a love seat. Probably not in this case. But it is a true half off sale. What kind of a power tool can go right through a car, though? Half a bike.
It's surprising there were problems in the marriage.
I have no anger issues at all. Didn't see that coming.
Bet she wasn't expecting that one. But notice how the reporter threw subtle shots at the husband, making a joke about anger issues simply because he chose to cut his own property in half rather than being forced to give it all to his ex-wife.
Women do not leave good men.
Y'all leave healthy relationships faster than y'all leave abusive ones. There is literally a trend going on right now that women created, labeled "Why I Left the Good Man." He checked all the boxes. Millions and millions of views, thousands of comments, thousands of videos. This is a whole trend. What the hell are you talking about? Man, I'm telling you, man, y'all can't make up your mind. Y'all will stay in abusive relationships for literal years, but y'all leave a good man because he wasn't your good man. You leave a good man because he's boring. He wasn't toxic enough. And these are all y'all words, bro. Just do me a favor. Before you comment on this video, right? Because I know you want to. Just search "Why I Left the Good Man" and just scroll through. The most diabolical junk ever. So to see those videos and then say, "Oh, women don't leave the good man." Like, come on. A lot of them take the good men for granted. And then after they done been through this and that, they want to go ahead and settle down with the good men. Nah. Stay where the hell you at.
Everything he said was spot on, yet you know they will have an issue with it because it requires them to take accountability for their choices. They will demand all men be better, yet will leave the good men they claim to want in favor of the toxic men they claim to hate.
Whenever a woman says, "I love you," in your head, add the words, "for now," I love you for now. It's always for now. 12 hours later, it can all change. It's better to hear I appreciate you and I respect you than I love you. I don't even think people even know what love means anymore. Love is a verb. It's an action. It's not tingly emotional stuff to make us feel good. It's actually an action. That's why I like to say, believe everything she does and zero of what she says. Why would you want an ex back? She made leaving you look easy. Take her back again, and the second time she's going to make leaving you look even easier. Why do men do that? If you ever took someone back, if you ever circled back or they circled back, you can enjoy it, but expect nothing from it. Expect nothing.
Probably don't understand what she said because she's a woman. So as a man, I'm going to explain what she said. So basically, she's saying if you don't have sex before marriage, you're a rapist.
The divorce rate among straight couples is about 40 to 50%. Among gay couples, men and men, it's about 30%. Among lesbian couples, it's about 70%. Now, if we're saying that men are the problem in relationships, why is the divorce rate among women much higher than men and women and men? Now, we know women initiate divorces more, so that's what they're saying is the reason why the divorce rate among women is so high. But again, if men are the problem, why is the divorce rate that much higher among women and women? What do you guys think?
I am a 35-year-old man. My wife is 33 years old. We have been married for 13 years, and my wife just cheated on me. She cheated on me on a girls' trip, not even 30 minutes away from where we live. On day 1 of 3, she slept with another man. She said she went to a bar with her girlfriends and family, of course. And at this bar, she wanted to see if she still had it, or so she says. She approached a guy who is 10 years younger than her, talked to him, had a few drinks, and danced together. And she said that was supposed to be it. But somehow, he charmed her into a kiss. That kiss led to them making out. Making out led to her inviting him to walk her back to her hotel. They went back to the hotel, and they did what grown-ups do. She asked him to stop. After asking him to stop, she asked him to keep going. And that happened for 3 hours until she finally asked him to leave, and he left. She said he wasn't forceful. She said he didn't beg. He wasn't angry. He was nothing. He was very respectable. She called me this morning, crying, to tell me all of that. She said she didn't know what got into her. She also mentioned that she told the guy that she was going through a divorce. We have been married for 13 years. We have a 7-year-old together. I haven't talked to my wife since this morning. Now, her family and friends that were with her messaged me telling me that they didn't know that she left the club with him. They said that they seen them talking at the club but didn't think anything of it. But that's what happened. So I called my mother to tell her about the issue. I called my mom. I told her what was going on. And she told me to think of my family. She said, think of your family. Even though she cheated, it was not an affair. So even though this is a bad scenario, it's the best of a bad scenario because this isn't the worst case. So you should forgive your wife and stay in it because of your family. And after I got off the phone with my mother, I can't help but think that I must be insane then. I must be crazy because no fiber of my being even remotely thinks to forgive her. So, am I wrong for not wanting to think of my family and for wanting to leave?
Your mother is giving you terrible advice and setting you up for failure. What his wife did was deliberate, nor is she sorry for it. In all honesty, it was likely pre-planned. This, and many other examples like this, is why men in general have an issue with girls' trips.
I got you the meal.
Thank you, thank you. Chick-fil-A sauce. Where's the sandwich?
I ain't going.
Why? You not hungry?
I'm hungry, but this is all I could afford.
What?
This is all I could afford, bro.
Why?
Because I'm running low on money.
You should have ate some at home.
Straight up? You're not gonna offer to share or nothing?
Sure what? My 1-2%?
You greedy, bro.
What do you mean? I'm gonna be hungry if I share with you, then we both gonna be hungry. You might as well just wait and eat something at home since you don't got the money.
So you only want to offer to pay for me to get something else?
Why would I pay for your food?
Alright.
Who raised you?
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.